surfing is all this music from a few decades ago, trying to make the line of history, trying to bridge that gap between our members who weren't even born when a lot of this music was going on, and trying to make it exciting, trying to cater to the audience here in Atlanta, and trying to put on a really good product for the folks that come out here.
How do you do that? How do you get somebody who wasn't born, doesn't remember that music, to buy into this show?
Well, just like any other drum corps, it's all about precision and performing, and we find that a lot of times the music takes care of itself. The members are doing a great job. They're all responsible, professional musicians. The young adults coming out here and really doing the job that we ask.
Been watching this show grow over the last couple of weeks. Can't wait to see it here in Atlanta. We have a major announcement coming up later today. Stick around. You're going to want to hear this.
50th anniversary. Our show's entitled The Field of Dreams. It comes from the movie, and our ballad is that song from The Field of Dreams. But also, we pull from the 50s. A couple 50 tunes here and there. You'll hear some Elvis, you'll hear some Great Balls of Fire. It's tons of excitement, tons of passion. You're going to be excited. You're going to love this show.
Always accessible, always exciting. It's their 50th anniversary year. Let's take The Field of Dreams with the Colts. Doing it for decades. In fact, they're celebrating their 75th anniversary this year. Chris Komnick, one of the corps directors, what would you have folks watch for tonight? You guys have made some changes just recently.
Yes, we've added a number of new changes to the end of the show, but the show from top to bottom, there's an incredible amount of layering that's going on. We follow the story of 4 of our soldiers as they go through training onto a deployment, and then of course the ultimate battle and the final resolution there at the end.
The voice of DCI, Brant Crocker, gets a break in introducing Madison Scouts. Who do you have doing the introduction?
The one and only Joe Bruno.
Back from the Drum Corps Midwest days.
Certainly, and I appreciate it because I got to hear his voice every time I walked on the field back in the 80s.
A very special year, very special season for the Madison Scouts. Up next.
Arena. And the nice thing about being inside is you got the roof, and so using the entire atmosphere. And at that particular moment of Bring Him Home, what we wanted to show was the solitude and the loneliness of that moment. So pulling the horn line back behind the props and just leading with the guard and the soloist to create kind of an emotional moment. But what we wanted to hear is, as they crescendo, this sound of longing just kind of waft over you. And so it's been great to play with and have fun. Every night it's a little bit different depending on the environment. So it's been a challenge but a blessing at the same time.
And fans have found a time to yell Vanguard this year.
They always seem to, and sometimes we leave some holes so that they can do that. So it's always good to harken back to some of the traditions and the things that made this activity great.
Tradition and class. Santa Clara Vanguard is next.